Hello guys, what's up and welcome to my second video where I'll be covering fresh level 70 barbarian build, tips and my progression in season 1. Oh boy, that first smell of new level 70, you just gotta love it. So I got level 70 in about 7 hours. A lot of players will say this is kinda slow, since I only did bounties and rifts mainly in 4 player groups and didn't use any exploits like minus gold runs like many players did. I feel pretty fine with this. What to do now? That seems like the first problem on a fresh level 72. Setting the difficulty to normal and getting in 4 player groups to farm some Act 1 bounties is the first thing I did in order to farm some rift keys, gold and hopefully some decent gear. After about 3 hours I managed to get some legendaries that boosted my stats for quite a bit. After that I decided to try my luck in Torment 1 solo rift farm, hoping to get 1 key of trials of the Rift Guardian in order to get a couple of legendary gems by doing greater rifts one by one. Turns out I didn't get any key of trials on the first run that lasted around 14 minutes, but something more awesome happened. Maximus, the weapon I still don't have on my 9th seasonal barbarian. So with this weapon alone and that sexy demon I continued to farming T1 solo rifts much more efficiently, striving for that key of trials, which I eventually got after 3 or 4 runs. So knowing the greater rifts level 1 to 10 are very easy to do even with some crappy gear, I started doing them one by one, and you do this because when you finish the greater rift at the end you get 1 legendary gem, so if you skip levels you'll get less legendary gems at the beginning. That doesn't mean you'll not get all the gems, you'll just get them at slower pace if you skip levels. After 4 greater rifts I got 4 legendary gems, and the 2 I'm using right now are the Beat of Lightning and Mirror Name. At the beginning, you can rely on the elemental bonus from skills when you don't have that high elemental bonus damage from the items, so you just take what suits you the best until that gear rolls in. So this is the build I'm using right now for my solo play. Frenzy is a good single target damage and rage generator. Combined with the stun from smite, it can get the job done on single targets like Rift Guardians. Beer Wind combined with Wind Shear that gives you 1 fury for every enemy struck. Make sure you keep on spinning, and in my case getting the monsters in that fire chain from Maximus. You can't go wrong with better rage plus Marauder's rage for that nice boost in damage that we desperately need early on. Warcry with impunity for extra armor and resistance. Sprint with Marathon, which I highly recommend in almost all builds for mobility in rifts. And Call of the Ancients with console rises. My ancients are critting for about 4 to 6 million at the moment, which is a great damage on Torment 1. About the passive skills, what I consider as a must is Ruthless. That 40% damage is just great on all builds, especially for speed runs, which makes this skill essential for me. Bloodthirst is great early on for extra healing. Even if my rear wind is not spending rage, I still benefit from it from constantly spamming Sprint and Warcry. Unforgiving keeps my rage full at all time, although you can put something else here if you don't like it, but it keeps me spinning. And Rampage, the best boost damage passive skill that you can have on Barbarian hands down. If you can keep the stacks on, which shouldn't be that hard if you're on the right difficulty for your capabilities. So far so good. This will be all for the second part of my journey. I'll try to farm Torment 1 in a group if I can manage to survive. If not, I'll go solo until I get better gear to raise my Torment scale up to Torment 3, where the legendaries will start dropping much more often and I get the gear I want to start doing higher level greater rifts. Thanks for watching and see you soon.